So just digging some holes for some leeks along here, and the centre portion of the bed just along through there is going to be broad beans and more clover as a nitrogen fixers. So I'm going to put as many leeks in as I can along here, just to keep the soil busy really over winter. I'm not really expecting a crop off them, but if I get one it'll be a bonus. And what I'm going to do as well with these holes, I'm going to put some mycorrhizal fungi in each of the holes, and I'm going to do that with the beans as well. So I want to inoculate all the beds with mycorrhizal fungi. So that's where I'm going to put these section of leeks, 3 rows of leeks in here, and this little section here is going to be where the broad beans are going to go in a minute. So I've got them in my pocket here actually. I'm just going to start over this end. In fact, I did bowls for these as well actually, and tread down some of Noel's little tunnels as well. So there's still the roots left of the pumpkins and the squashes in here, which will rot down over winter. So this stick's going easy in some of these places. There's obviously a little tunnel or something underneath. But yeah, get 3 rows of beans in here again. Well, that one went in easy. Right, that'll do for now then. Now I'm just going to go get the mycorrhizal fungi and squirt that in each of the holes. I'll bring you back in a minute when I've got that. Right, that's the mycorrhizal fungi got, so I'm just going to squirt some in each of the holes. Oh, take the lid off first, would help. Idiot. Right. That's better. Bung up a little bit. Right, I think that's all the holes done. Maybe that one. I'll put beans in first. So these are Bunyard's Exhibition. I'm just going to use them as a green manure really, but I might save like a couple of rows at the edge or something. But to have them as a green manure, you need to harvest them before the flowers set really. Otherwise all the nitrogen what's in the nodules gets taken up by the plant when it's putting its flowers out. Hopefully I've got enough of these. If not, I'll just stick some more leeks in. Oh, I think I trod on that all. That's right. Yeah, so that's all the Bunyard's Exhibition up to there. So I'll grab some leeks. So I'll just put some leeks in there as well. I'm just going to stick them in the holes. I'm not going to water them in because it's going to rain in a couple of hours' time. Right, that's them, the rest of them done. So now I've got some of these over here to do. I'm going to look for the biggest leeks because I know there's some bigger ones at the bottom. And put them in first, then come back for these smaller ones. So the better sized leeks go on this side here. So the only thing that mycorrhizal fungi doesn't work with is brassicas. So there's no point putting any mycorrhizal fungi with those. Right, that's them decent sized ones. I'll get some of these smaller ones just to fill up the gaps. A lot of people trim the roots, I'm not bothering. Probably should do really, they're quite high. Hi Linda, you right? I'm too short, I need to get 2 more. There we go. Sorted. Face track enabled. Okay, let's see if it can pick me up now. Harvest some leeks. So we're going to go over this side and hopefully it's tracking me okay. Got a couple of half decent sized leeks on this side, so I'm going to try and tease these out a bit. My soil's not decent enough yet just to pull them out, but I'm just going to disturb the soil as little as possible. Just get the fork in there, just lever it out. It's not too bad actually, it did rain yesterday so the soil was a bit more nice and soft than normal. So I'm just going to get as much soil off as I can. And there's a few worms in this hole, which is pretty good. Oh, there's quite a lot of soil left on there. I'm going to have to rinse it off in a minute. But just fill the hole back up. Just firm it down again. Hopefully it's still tracking me okay. I've got one decent sized leek here. A little bit of allium leaf minor by the looks of it. Hopefully not too bad. And then that one over there looks a fairly decent sized one. Let's go for this one. So I don't know if this thing's going to track me again when I turn around. Hopefully it will. So I've got some decent root systems on these leeks. Last year I had onion white rot pretty much on all the beds and that, and I could just pull the onions out last year without having to do hardly anything. But I watered with garlic powder last year and not really digging the beds, adding lots of compost, biochar, super soil, stuff like that has improved the health of the soil so much that yeah, I've not got not allium leaf minor, sorry, onion white rot. So the roots on them are pretty good, and sorry, he's looking at me, innit? I should do that, shouldn't I? Hold it up like that. But yeah, I'm just going to get one more thing. We're going to make some soup today, so let's look for another big one. Get one that's not got a scape on it like that. That looks like a fairly decent sized one just in there as well. I'll probably get that one. Right, so the soil is getting a lot better here, a lot easier to get out, and firm that down a bit as well. But I'm not, well, I'm no dig in the sense that I don't dig unless I have to, but with my soil being so hard at the moment, it's, in fact there's a couple of worms on here, so I'm going to rinse that off and tip it back on the bed in a minute, and once I've tidied them up a little bit, I'll bring you back, see what we've got. So these are the leeks I've just pulled out, and this one's not looking too bad. So you turn it round, you can see a little bit of allium leaf minor damage. That one's not too bad. This little one suffered quite a lot, I had to pull quite a lot off that. But still got a bit from it. And this one here was quite bad as well. You can see where I tried to burrow in down. And there's probably maybe still a couple in there, but we'll check for them when we process them to eat for the soup. It's a shame to waste them once you've grown them, you know. This day and age, you've got to, you know, be frugal as possible, really. So yeah, I've just planted the rest of the clover into this bed here, which where the potatoes are going to go, and yeah, hopefully they should be fixing some nice nitrogen in the soil if they get going. Might be a little bit too late for them, really, but yeah, this bed over here has not got anything else in yet other than the celery and a few flowers and that, what you see. But hopefully we're going to get some onions set soon and pop them in there. So I'm not really putting any bed to bed over winter. Trying to keep things going, fixing carbon as much as I can. So yeah, pretty much all my beds are pretty much full now. Well, I'll say full, will be full once the clover in here starts to germinate okay. So I might today even try and pull a parsnip, see how they're doing. I'm not hopeful for them because Noel's been under them, but we'll see. I mean, there's a few in there, and they're looking alright. So I might just pull them out in a minute as well. So I've got some raspberries, I've got 3 leeks, I've got some celery as well, which I'm going to pick and take home for the soup. Right then, let's try and pull one of these parsnips out. Which one looks good? Just go for one of these ones near this end somewhere. Don't even know if I can get in. Let's have a look. There's one here. Let's have a look at this one. That's under a brick. So apparently push down. Ooh. And pull. I don't think it's going to come out. No, I don't think it's going to come out like that. I'm going to have to get a little trowel back in a sec. That's a bit of a disappointment. I felt it go down. I don't really want to get my hands all filthy with this camera and get it all gunked up. Which one was it? That one there, wasn't it? So yeah, my no dig bed. Is this going to come out? I don't even know. It's getting dug up, by the way. Oh, there is something there, I can see it. Some worms trying to escape. Oh, either that's really long or it's short. Oh, hang on. It feels right. I'm trying to twist it out now. Oh, maybe get a bit of grip. Yeah, it's probably not the best time to sleep over with a bad back. Hang on, how's this? Oh, bloody hell. Ooh. Try and dig a bit of soil out around it so I can get a bit of grip. Oh, hang on, I think I've got it. No. Oh yeah, it comes. Wow. No, I'm happy with that. I thought an hole had been under there. It's not massive. It's a decent shape. So yeah, I think we're going to roast that today as well. Have that for dinner. Look at the state of my hands. Don't know what I'm going to do. This camera's turning off. I have to wash them first. Bear with.